Okay, solving equations with variables on both sides. Let's look at number 1. 2x plus 6 equals 3x minus 2. So here we have some options. We need to get all our variables on one side and all of our numbers on one side. So it really doesn't matter which side we start with and whether we start with the terms with variables or whether we just work with the numbers first. Doesn't matter. So I'm just going to pick one. I'm going to move my minus 2 to the other side. So in order to move it, I have to add it to both sides. So plus 2 plus 2. 2x, bring my 2x down. 6 plus 2 is equal to 8. So plus 8. That is equal to 3x, and then my minus 2 and plus 2, those cancel out. Now I'm forced in my movement, pretty much. I need to move, I have a 3x on one side of the equation and I have a 2x on the other side. So I have to move the 2x to be with the 3x. So to move it, right now it's a positive 2x. So to move it, I have to subtract 2x from both sides. Positive 2x and a negative 2x, those cancel out and bring down my 8. 3x minus 2x will leave us with 1x, and that is our answer. X is equal to 8. Let's look at number 2. Same thing. It doesn't matter which one I start with. So I'm going to actually move my 2x first. It's a positive 2x, so I'm going to subtract my 2x from both sides. 5x minus 2x will give us 3x's, so 3x. Then bring down my minus 7. That is equal to, well, 2x minus 2x, that cancels out. And then bring down my negative 4. Now I'm forced in my movement. I have a number on the other side of the equal sign. I have a negative 4. So I need to move my minus 7 over to the other side. But in order to do that, it's a minus 7, so I got to do the opposite. So I have to add 7 to both sides. So then I have 3x is equal to negative 4 plus 7, which gives us 3. And to solve for x, it's being multiplied by 3, so we've got to divide by 3 on both sides. So 3 divided by 3, x is equal to 1. Alright, let's get a little bit more complicated. We have some mixture with distributive property here, so hopefully you remember how to do the distributive property. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to simplify my parentheses using distributive property. So I have to multiply everything in the parentheses by 4. So 4 times x is 4x. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. And then I can't do 4 times 7 because 7 is not in the parentheses. So I just write plus 7. That is equal to 5x. Now I'm going to look at what I have so far. And I can simplify some things that are on the same side. So I can simplify my negative 8 and my plus 7. So 4x, negative 8 plus 7 is a negative 1, or a minus 1. Okay, and so that simplifies, and then I'm going to bring down my 5x. I have a 5x on one side of the equation, and I have a 4x on the other side. I have to move that 4x to be with the 5x. So it's a positive 4x. I need to subtract 4x. And so 4x minus 4x will be 0. That will cancel out. And then bring down my negative 1. That is equal to 5x minus 4x. Well, that will leave us with 1x, or just x. So we could divide by 1. So x equals negative 1. Alright, now for the big one. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute anytime where I see a parenthesis. So I'm going to do 5 times x, which is 5x. And then I'm going to do 5 times 1, which is 5. And then I'm going to add 4. I'm not going to do anything with that just yet. And remember, I can't do 5 times 4 because 4 is not in the parentheses. That is going to equal to, now I'm going to do this distributive property. 4 times x, which is 4x. And then I'm going to do 4 times 2, which is 8. And then I'm going to write plus 12. And remember, I can't do 12 times 4 because 12 is not in the parentheses. And I'm going to look. I'm going to see if I can simplify anything before I start moving everything around. And so I have a plus 5 and a plus 4. That gives me 9. So 5x plus 9, that's going to equal to, and then I have 8 plus a 12. So I'm going to add those together. So 4x plus 20. Now this problem looks like, let's see, it looks more like number 2, but it's similar to number 1 as well. So once again, it doesn't matter which number I choose to move first. I'm going to choose to move my 4x. So it's a positive 4x. I'm going to subtract 4x on both sides. So 5x minus 4x is 1x. And I'm just going to write x. It doesn't matter if I put the 1 in front of it or not. Anything times 1 is just itself, so it's okay if I just write x. I'm going to bring down my plus 9. That is equal to, well, 4x minus 4x, those will cancel, and that is equal to 20. And to solve for x, I have a plus 9, and I need to move that over here with my 20, my other number. So x will be by itself. So it's a plus 9. So in order to solve for x, I have to subtract 9 on both sides. So x is equal to 20 minus 9, which gives us 11.